Hello all, Serious Lee's here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and we're still back in that star system. Today we are going to recoup some losses. Let's take a quick peek. I've spent about 200 million units to gain about 100,000, maybe about 90,000, somewhere around 100,000 nanites by scrapping ships. So I need to recoup 200 million units, and I'm gonna do that by spending some money right here, because some of the other things that I gained was not just nanites. Make an offer, and hopefully you're cheap. Yeah, the cheapest. Well, is this good? I don't know that this is good. This means we're gonna need to spend more storage augmentations to make some money. Whatever, no big deal. We're spending 5 million. That means it's going to be worth 3.5 million. Let's just double check that real quick without actually scrapping it. 3.5, all right, yeah, I've sort of memorized these. I've done this quite a bit. No, I don't need to switch back into that ship to take a peek at this. Let's see what else I've gained. I have gained 60 storage augmentations. I've scrapped 60 of these ships. It cost me about 200 million units, and I also got about 90, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, 90. Oh, no, that's right. I got more than 90,000, maybe 100,000, because on that starship, I did keep some of the S-class modules because I didn't have a full complement to upgrade that ship, and now I do. So I don't know exactly how many I kept, but somewhere between 90 and 100,000 nanites is what I gained. But the important part is these. Boom, 60 of those. So what we're gonna do is, remember last time I installed 5 and that was not enough? That will definitely not be enough on this one. So we're gonna have to waste way more than 5. But as soon as we see it go up one row or column, either one, we're gonna stop and see what we get. Augmentation. All right, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so if I go back to here, yeah, I've gained that slot. Now let's leave, go back in here, and see what it's worth. 28 million units already. All right, so yeah, you know what? Let's do a save, just in case. So I've spent, I think, 10. Is that what I said? Exosuit 20. Yeah, I've spent 10 modules so far. Let's put some more in. Let's see what happens when it goes up. Let's do 1 and make sure that it doesn't increase in cost at all. So it is now worth 28 million, 28.7. Okay, upgrade starship. Apply an augmentation. So we want to apply, we're in general, yep, apply 1. All right, so now we have 2 slots here. We're going to leave, and the cost is still 28.7. All right, so we're going to keep upgrading. The autosave wasn't necessary, just wanted to double check that, I guess. All right, let's keep applying until we get a new row or column. All right, now let's check. 28.7 up to 46 million. All right, so we want to try again. Upgrade starship. Apply augmentation. We'll just do 1. All right, check again. Check each time. I'm fairly certain I know how this works. I'm fairly certain what I said, yeah, is accurate. Every time you get a new upgrade area, whether it's a new row or column, it should increase the value quite a bit. All right, so upgrade it again. Let's apply some more of these augmentations. 1, 2, 3. So that should increase the value again quite a bit. What were we at? 46 million? 69 million. Alright, so upgrade Starship. We would like to go augmentation. Now let's see if this works when we get a new row as well. I believe it does. This is the one where I should be making a save. Oh, that's weird. It just jumped me up 2 slots there. Well, let's see what happens. 69 million up to 121 million units. Now, I can waste one more storage augmentation to find out that it's not going to get any better than that. So, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Why waste? Why not? We'll just show 121, right? Okay, apply 1, back out. That should not have gotten any better, but if it does, well, no, it didn't. All right. So we just lost 1. No big deal. No big deal. So we're halfway there. We're more than halfway there. We needed to gain 200 million units. We did spend 5 million units, so we only gained 115, 116 there. All right. But again, we also gained 3 more S-class modules, which we can sell. So let's do that real quick. Purchase, yeah. So that, and that. Now, something to consider is that because that ship was worth so much money, we might not want to sell every single thing we got from that person. All right, let's actually just back out of there and show what we got. We probably got Starship AI Valves. These are the most valuable item in the game per unit. 2 of them is worth 100 million units. They're worth 50 million units each, more than Stasis Devices, more than fusion igniters. And you can only get it from scrapping ships that are worth like 80 million, 100 something million to scrap something. So that's the only place you can get it. Now I might want to hold on to those, but if I do, obviously I'm not recouping my losses. So, because I'm not, it's a unique item, and I don't have one yet on this save. Do I want to store some of them just to have them? Let's see what we make selling the other stuff to this guy. Subatomic regulators. That's worth a decent chunk there. We got lots of those. These are never worth very much. Handful of cogs. That's pretty good. 7 of those. A lot of living glass. That's something else that I got a lot of scrapping these ships was living glass. A ton. We got 35 of those, so we spent 25. We could probably get better luck getting a 20 slot ship, spending 12 million on it. Let's see if we can do that. Let's do another reload. Useful springs, recycled circuitry, indium scraps. We got 3 of those from a single ship. That's a good chunk. Okay. Did we get any activated copper? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah. That should be it for now if we're not going to sell the valves. So we gained more than we spent. You know, we're already up even without spending those valves. So you know what? We're not going to, because I have a backup plan for making that money back. But we are going to make a save, and we are going to reload that save and hope for another ship to come in. Now, something I have to say, we got very lucky last episode when we had, how many times did I reload? 5 or 6, and we got only 1 respawn where we didn't get that ship come in first wave. That is not always the case. I had significant patches when I was doing this of 3 or even 4 respawns in a row, reloads in a row, where I was not getting the ship to spawn in at all on the first wave, or at all actually. If you waited for the second wave or third wave, it just still didn't spawn in. So it's not perfect, this system, but it's pretty good. Overall, I would say a majority of the reloads resulted in the ship coming in. So hopefully we're going to get lucky and see one here. That's a shuttle. That is a hauler, but I think it's going right past us, which is oh no, it's an explorer first of all, and it's coming in. That in the background is another shuttle. So we've got one more ship, and it's a shuttle. There's two shuttles coming in. So we're going to do a reload. See, there you go. First wave didn't come in. So we're 1 for 1 on this episode. And I don't want to do this the whole episode. I just want to get some more AI valves and some more money back. And then we're going to head back to the home system, grab some stuff out of the freighter, and make a bit of money. Get our money back, and then we're going to try to do those reloads for some X-class modules. We have to grab them out of the freighter too, so we do have to go back to the home system, but I've got an exotic ship that comes in most of the time first wave here, so let's wait for that, and let's make it worth a ton of money again, because I don't need those storage augmentations. Like I said, I have about 30 and more coming in all the time off of my frigate missions. So I can do this anytime I want with any ship. I could just wait for any S-class ship to come in. There we go. There's our guy. Yeah, any S-class ship, doesn't have to be exotic. A fighter, whatever you want. Haulers are going to be the worst because they cost the most. If you find an S-class hauler that's going to cost a lot of money to start with, you're going to make money. It's going to be worth a ton of money, but you'll make a lot more when the ship is worth very little when you buy it. Fighters might be one of the best buys. Fighters or explorers. The tier 1 versions of those ships are worth very little money, even in S-class. You could make a fortune on those things. Alright, make an offer. 12 million? Are you a big one? No, you're bigger than the last one though. So it won't require the same amount of storage augmentations. But we do have enough, so it doesn't matter. And we don't have to spend that last surprise one, or test one. Alright, so let's upgrade this. Augmentation. We're going to get kicked out a couple times. Oh, let's not do that. Oh, hey, we didn't get kicked out. We just got moved over to the other. If that was full, we'd probably get kicked out. Yeah, we're still in general. Just gotta double check every time it changes. Make sure that's what you're upgrading, general. There we go. Weird pattern. We didn't get this slot. We got weird. Anyway, that should be it. It should be worth what? 160? 160 million? What did it say? 120 million. Right. That was right. Okay. Great, we saw the slots. Just worried about that for a second. Alright, let's get these sold. Yeah, we started with 26,000 nanites, and we're almost at 126,000. Nope, don't go nowhere. Ah. Anyone flying in? Probably. Yep, there we go. Yeah, if we waited for one of these to come in S-class, see, look at that A-class. I think that's 1 away from max slot, or 2 away from max slot. That's 1.5 million in A-class. It's only going to be like 2 or 3 million for an S-class ship of that Explorer. And if you can get that 40 slots, that's going to be worth 120 million. That's a huge profit margin. No, we don't want to make an offer. We want to sell items. Regulators, cogs, scraps, yes. We want to keep the valves. We got 2 from each of them. That's worth 200 million right there. Bam. But yeah, we're already over 160. We've already gained back more than we spent to buy that ship. We're at 165. So we've already gained money by doing that. We spent a huge number of storage augmentations though. So you can't do this like every time a ship comes in, but you can do it and gain money overall. Like if I sold those, we'd be swimming in money more than we started with. Okay, sell that, those. And that should be it, I think. Yeah. We don't need to hop in the ship because we're headed back to the home system now. And we're going to switch ships when we get to the freighter. But let's just show off how much of this we've gained. Living glass is crazy. That's going to go to the freighter as well because we're going to store it and not sell it. Oops, wrong one. Look at this. Look at how much living glass. And this isn't everything. I've already converted like 5 or 6 of it into... what do you upgrade them to? Coolant chambers? Coolant something or other? Anyway, yeah. I've already upgraded 5 of those. I think 5. Somewhere in that ballpark. Space stations. Sure. Yeah, we'll go to space stations. We don't need to go to the base. It is in orbit above the base. But, yeah. So because I made all that living glass, I think we should go with my backup plan to replenish the unit losses. And that is to sell a bunch of stasis devices because living glass will help make way more stasis devices. And I've got a bunch of those to sell. So let's go. Actually, let's just wait for some ships to come in here. We don't need to go all the way to the freighter. Not just yet. It's here in the system. So now we can do some stuff like storing this. Where would we like to put that? And look, we even have more hot ice. We can make even more of this stuff. We can start combining it while we're waiting. That sort of thing. But yeah, let's put this away. That's a good item to have. We're going to need some of this. Yeah, at least 10. Each of one of these makes a, what are they called? Let's take a peek. Cryogenic chamber. Yes. Okay. So I need thermic condensate because these two things make cryo pumps. All right. But actually, what we didn't grab the thing we needed to. These, there we go, 20 of them. Bam. And let's put them in our inventory so we can actually sell them. I don't know that they're worth a significant amount here or significant losses, but it doesn't really matter. That is a huge amount of money. And it's going to more than, yeah, 300 million there. That's more than no, it's not more than we started with. We started with 350 million, but that's pretty much everything. And a 2.1%, that's pretty good for stasis devices. So yeah, see ya. Boom. Okay, so we just made some room for more stasis devices. We're at more money than we've ever been at before. I think, on this save at least. Yeah, thanks buddy. You're welcome for the stasis devices. But I do think we're going to head back over to the ship because this ship isn't, sorry, the freighter, because this ship isn't upgraded. And we're going to switch ships. Even though we could do everything there. We could have even sold our stasis devices over here to one of the ships that land in our hold. Is my bridge blue? Did it go from yellow to blue? Is it yellow and blue? At least it's 2 colors now, that's me. But no, I'll just stay the color I pick, please. And be red. Alright, yeah, let's switch ships. Let's get back in our, there it is. Our hauler. I am loving this ship. It looks great and it handles well. Great weapon system. Yeah, there's somebody I could have sold some stuff to. I don't remember why I'm headed back up here. I don't think I have any frigate missions. But I'm up here. Okay. So, right. Yeah, this stuff. Okay. What do I need? I need that thermic condensate. I've only got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll open a slot though. And then we can make 5 of these. And we can put those back here. Well, I guess we can't put all of them there. How many of these can we hold? 10? And we need 11 but we don't have the room for it. Yes, we do, because we'll do this, and then we'll go to our inventory here to make them. Haha, 11 of these. There we go. And then 11 of these. So we didn't even make a dent. We didn't even make a dent in that living glass. We have tons more. I'm going to have to craft a bunch of that stuff. But 10, let's go. Sure, whatever. Oh, no, that's not right. There we go. I grabbed one too many. Okay. 10 of these, 10 of these. There we go. 20 of everything. 4 Stasis Devices. No? Oh, quantum processors. Silly me. Forgot those. And where are those at? We only have 17? Well, we're going to have to make some then. That's a shame. We need 3 of these. And can we make that stuff? Do we have enough plants on us, or do we have to grab some plants? Whoops, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons everywhere. There we go. Well, I can make the stasis devices, but not all of them. Okay. We would like, there we go. 3 of these. I can't make 3. What am I missing? 100 star bulb. Okay, well, I've got it. There we go. Let's put that in the high capacity. There we go. And heat capacitors. Can't make 3 of those either. What do I need? 100 selenium. Got that. High capacity. There we go. Now we want 3 circuit boards. Too far? Too far. There we go. And now we want some quantum processors. There we go. And we should be able to make... Where'd they go? Ah. 20 of these now? Indeed. There we go. Back on the freighter. I should have done that on the freighter so they just would have been in 10s instead of 5s. Hopefully those all went in the right spot. Yes, they did. So we got our money back. We haven't lost basically anything. I've used up 17 of my processors, but as you can see, I've got most of the bulk of that replaced already. Tons ready to go. It's basically just flowers to make the quantum, to make the microprocessors, right? So I've got tons of the gases condensed already into this. Yeah, ready to go. I've got 12 more ready to go, and the living glass, that's out of control. That's out of control what I got from that ship. Scrapping that was a ton of money. I could sell this living glass. 20 of this is worth 11 million units by itself, right? Okay. And there's not too much time left. We're going to do one reroll, I think, on some modules. Do I have room for this anywhere? Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. Keep these with the flowers because it's made mostly out of flowers, lubricant, and frostwort, right? I think it's made entirely out of flowers. All right. So I guess we didn't need to come to the freighter at all. We should have stayed on the ship, on the space station. But I do need to grab this stuff. There they are. Oh, I've got 6 of them. Wait, these may not all be hazard modules. Some of these might be life. Nope, they're all hazard. Ooh, I could do a full reload. Okay, well maybe we'll do that. But let's show what we're going to be doing by grabbing these, putting them all in the exosuit. Cool, I didn't realize I had 6. I thought it might have been as low as 4. Oh, wrong side. I forgot. I just switched to the hauler. It's over there still. Alright, back to the space station to buy some C-class modules. totally forgot about this part. This is the whole reason I went and got all those nanites. Well, not the whole reason. Nanites are needed for basically everything, so they're always useful. And we have an expansion. Well, not an expansion. I call them expansions. We have an update coming out anytime now. Who knows? By the time you watch this, we're probably going to have it out. Maybe it came out today. You know, when you're watching this. Not today when I'm filming this, because today when I'm filming this is still on the weekend. Is it? Yeah, for a couple more minutes, it will still be the weekend. Alright, so we've made an autosave. Great. Not good enough, though, because we don't have any C-class modules. Let's buy... we're going to be operating in the ship. Let's buy some ship modules. No, we're not operating in a ship. We're operating in the exosuit. I think it's just going to be easier to buy modules for this. We don't have too much room to play around in the exosuit, but it should be enough. Oh, wow, you do not have a big selection. Okay. I guess we will buy some ship ones then. We don't have a lot of room in the ship either. That's the problem. We can't do exocraft modules from here. Alright, let's buy a couple of these. Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter what. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's enough for now. Let's make an autosave with that. We're just going to showcase the method. I've done it before, but let's see if we can get lucky on our first try. Bam. Okay, so first things first, we need to make some room with our exosuit we just filled out. So technology, let's move our rocket boots to here because that will stack, and we need to move at least one of the jetpack modules out. Let's move the hazmat gauntlets because they do not need to be there at all. And we need to move one more something or other. Neural. Yeah, that'll work. That will also stack with these, so we'll put it there. Sure, that's good enough for now. Move you here. Perfect. Okay, so make another autosave now that that's all sorted. Let's see what we get. Let's see what the first try is on these modules. I'm gonna go to tech. Top row, and then left to right. That's how we're going to remember them. We got very bad 2, 2, 2, and 7. We got 3, 6, 7, and 2. And we got a 10%, but also with a 1%. Those are terrible. Those are just awful. So we're going to reload the autosave. We're going to install 3 C-class modules, and we're going to see what we get next time we install these things after those 3 C-class modules. And I'm going to keep doing this over and over and over again, the same as I did for hours, to spend all of those units to get all those nanites. Alright, exosuit. Let's start with, some ship modules. Bam, 1 gone. Back to the exosuit. Shield module. Sure, whatever, doesn't matter. I do want to get rid of that stuff though. And a movement module that I have to break right away. Boom. Dihydrogen. Freighter. And freighter. Okay, so that's 3 of those installed. So now we can make a new autosave. Well, I could go buy more modules, I should, but I'm just showcasing the method because we're pretty much out of time anyway. So let's see what we get this time. Whatever. We're starting on the bottom row this time. 1, 2, and then up like an L shape. 3. So this was the first one. Instead of 2, 2, 2, we got, that's way better. I mean, 2 3%ers, that's not great. 3 8% would be amazing. What do we get here? Yeah, see, you see that they have changed from what they were. That one is not bad. Not bad at all. Well, I mean, it's not great. I'm hoping to get high amounts above 5 at least in all four. If I can get 5% in all four, in all three modules here, and in all three modules here, that will be a 30% additional protection to all classes, stacking with this 21%, giving me a 50% bonus to reduction times. So that's the goal. I gotta have to replace these ones too. These are really bad. So I'm glad I have the 6th to reroll. I didn't like any of those, so I'm gonna have to reroll 3 more C-class modules to progress it 3 more. And I'm gonna have to buy more. And this is not a great system, so I'm gonna find a better system that has a bunch of C-class suit modules, so I don't need to go back and forth from ship to inventory to ship to inventory, etc., etc., etc. You get the idea. But it's finally time to start installing these X-class modules that I've been... Wow, look at my... There we go. There's my textures. Oh, okay. Well, until next time, everyone, have a good time.